Ever since Chelsea started with an ups and downs, I think a lot of us have been looking at this system that is being employed right now at Chelsea as the system that, do we have a hope in the system or we don't? And we're looking around at all the players. Some of the players are actually performing very well. They are giving it all. And some of them are not actually working out for this system. But they are one of those players that always fall under the radar when other players are actually getting recognized. So today, I just want to talk about this one specific player. That's when you look at Chelsea team and this Chelsea squad, he's doing actually more than some of the guys that are getting above the radar in terms of credit, but he's doing a lot of work. But you'll be wondering why all of a sudden some people don't know that there is a player that's doing that. It's because the new way of actually Chelsea doing things, it's a way that we actually not familiar with, because we are used to Abramovich bringing in the superstars, superstar coaches, superstar players, winning things all again. But the good thing is, even in this current ownership, we're still winning things. Bluco took over after Abramovich was kicked out of Chelsea, and they did actually start signing some big numbers, because they did sign Sterling, which was a big signing from Manchester City. The quality makes sense. Is the guy that won the league multiple times and won the Champions League. And I think when actually you look at that type of signing, that's where they were trying to launch themselves and say, guys, you need to relax. We're going to do this the right way. But I can tell you one thing, as much as we just blaming them for most of the things that are happening in the Chelsea team, they are actually brought us the complete set of everything, which is the Conference League. And then they went all the way to win the Club World Cup, which is a huge thing. I know some people, they think Club World Cup is not a huge thing. Think about the guy that won the first FIFA World Cup. He's still saying he won the World Cup. So I don't know what you mean. But let's talk about our players actually when it comes to Chelsea. So you look at the players that have been getting the credit, obviously Cole Palmer and also the prize. And when you look at those kind of players, he's been performing the first season, and then there was injuries there and there, but he's still a quality player. João Pedro current right now, people are happy with his performance. And you've been looking at the guys that are actually been performing around Chelsea. When you're looking at the guys like Caicedo as well, guys like Reece James as well. And those are the guys that they actually more than get the credit. Cucurella actually lately, he's been getting a lot of credit as well, because he's been performing very well. But I want to tell you that Trevor Chalobah, I don't think he's getting the credit that he deserves. Think about the fact that this is the guy that is coming from the development. Chelsea never spent any cent on him, bringing him into the club. A lot of people, they just decided to put ceiling on him. They say he's not going to be the guy that they are looking for. And then he was just a squad player. He played a huge role though under Frank Lampard. And then he's been in and out of the teams. And he was loaned out last season to Crystal Palace, which is actually made a good run defending in that backline with Mark Gay. And they actually even congratulate him when they won their first FA Cup. And I think when you're looking at that, you're looking at the quality player that is willing to do the job. Guess what? Chelsea decided that they're going to recall him in January. And then he came back, he performed, because he went straight into the starting 11. And this is the guy that's never get injured. And I know he's part of the guys that got red cards, but I mean, the discipline thing, it's all the facts that the new ownership decided that they're going to give young players a platform to develop, and then they will recreate the leaders amongst them. I don't know how that works, but I think they have a clear understanding of what they're doing. And I think lately, the good thing that I'm saluting them for will be like bringing Liam Rosina, because I think it might be something that might work. But coming back to Trevor Chalobah, when you look at Trevor Chalobah, he's been the guy that when you look at that Chelsea team, every defender, when you look ever since he came back to Crystal Palace, he's been playing in that backline. Maybe a couple of games there and there when he's getting some rest, but he's been playing that backline. And it's one of the things that when you look at, you like, this is the guy that is always consistent with his performance. Think about the fact that Trevor Chalobah is not actually a left centre back. He's comfortable playing the right centre back because he's playing with his comfortable foot, which is right, and he's able to do all the type of tackling, passing the ball, opening up the space when they try to move the ball from the back, and I think he's doing a lot. But then sometimes, ever since Colwill actually injured, we've been struggling to get guys who's going to play on the left hand side. Pandashil is not good enough. Some of the guys are actually struggling. We've tried Tosin there. Tosin is not good enough of a defender. I've seen him a couple of times that he's not a Chelsea quality. But Trevor Chalobah is the guy that is always going to be put on that left-hand side and deliver a good performance. And I know a lot of people, even now, they're saying there is a ceiling above him. And I'm talking about a guy that, for me, he has 1 foot in going into the World Cup this year. And a lot of people are like, hey, what are you talking about? And I'm saying when he goes there, there is even a higher chance for him to be starting games. Because you look at the England backline right now, I don't see anything happening with Stones. I don't think Konsa is playing very well. Colwill is injured. You're looking around. Maguire is currently having some issues with the Greek court. And I think there's a lot of people that's happening in that England setup. And I think right now the guy that is consistent enough to be there, this is the guy, Trevor Chalobah. And I think for Chelsea to able to have a guy like this that you can rely on all the time and as an academy product, I think it's a good thing for them. And I think it was a good thing for Bluco to able not be successful to sell him. And I know they've tried so many times to move him, but they were not successful to do so. And I think it was a good thing. It was a blessing in disguise for them, because all they've been trying to do is to bring in the young quality players. That's why we brought Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo with over 200 million. And I think that was just one of those decisions where they were like, we are really going to do this. Look at the way they've been changing coaches. And right now, they bring in the guy that they brought from Hull to Strasbourg in France, and it's been doing good there. And then they're like, you know what? We think we are good enough now to go to Chelsea. So he's been doing very well ever since he started coaching Chelsea. I think it's 11 or 12 games now. But I'm saying he's also trusted Chalobah to be there in that back line, and he has played him on the left-hand side, he has played him on the right-hand side, and he realized that this is the quality guy he has right now in his defense if he's going to build anything. So I think this is our unsung hero at Chelsea, the guy that is making sure that even if we have a slight chances of being happy and qualifying for the Champions League, this is the guy that is going to make sure that it's important for us to go and do it all, because he's making sure that at the back we are locked in. For the fact that he's willing to put himself in decision where he's making sure that he's going to win the ball. And I love him. I love him so much. And I think he's actually a good talent for us and a good player to have in the team. And I think I like his team spirit, able to understand that he's part of the team. And I know a lot of people, they call him a squad player. And I think looking at that Chelsea squad, you're not gonna call Trevor Chalobah a squad player. Trevor Chalobah is a starter, he's a regular starter in the team, one of the important players when you're looking and you're talking about Chelsea. And if you think maybe there is a player that I'm not also mentioning when it comes to the players that fall under the radar, let me know in the comment and tell me what you think about Trevor Chalobah. Do you think Trevor Chalobah, we can build around him going forward in future? Or is the guy that is going to be the squad player and understanding that his ceiling is just limited? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and please like, comment, share, and I will see you on the next one.